What's going on, y'all? I'm trying to break my neck because I want to get an angle of the car. This shit looks so good. Recently, I just put it on airlift suspension because the True Heart ones were going out. Well, they weren't really going out. They just kept spinning. Like, look at this. All I think I need to do was just tighten this and then it would have been fixed. But yeah, this bag kept spinning and it got so annoying. So I got a good deal on some airlift struts, which I'm sitting on right now. I got the braided line in the front and back, and it sits way lower. This car is looking good. I just got the whole interior detailed by my boy John at JD Details. We did a exterior and full interior detail, and it looks so nice in here. It reminds me of the time when I first bought the car, when it was all clean. Well, you guys weren't here to hear me talk about my car. You guys are here to see me change the transmission fluid on my 2.4 liter engine. So I'm not really a certified Acura technician. I just work on Hyundais and shit, but this can't be really too different from any other car. So I know from an understanding that there should be a fill in the drain. We just gotta find out where it is, and I actually do have the PDF to do this. I was actually able to find a PDF of all the instructions on how to do this, so this will be in the description if you don't want to watch this video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So here's the fluid I'm going to be using. I got this from my Acura dealership. I swear I picked up 4 of these, but maybe I'll be fine with just 3. I'm going to double check. So I was looking around the garage and I did find 2 more bottles of this stuff. So in total, we have about 5 quarts of transmission fluid. So in total, you're going to need about 5 quarts of OEM ATF Type 2. You should get a pump like this. You can find this at AutoZone or Harbor Freight. I went ahead and got this pump because with this type of transmission, you just can't put a funnel in the transmission fill hole and just fill it in that way, because the fill plug is literally on the side. So that's why it's good to have that pump. Guys, do not cheap out on this stuff. If you use OEM stuff, you'll be fine, but if you're using like AutoZone or O'Reilly's fluid, I think that's a little sketchy. I've seen some cases where people have done that and they came back with their transmission shifting all weird and stuff. So let's not do that. Let's put some OEM fluid in this car. Before we do this, we're obviously going to jack the car up on all 4 jack stands so equal amount of fluid comes out. And you don't want the car to be tilting when you're trying to put new fluid in there, because you just won't put the right amount. So we're going to let the car sit here for about 8 to 10 minutes so it can warm up. But let me show you guys something that I figured out. I think I showed y'all this already, but I'm able to air the car up with my phone. It's pretty cool. We're going to air it up all the way so I can fit a jack underneath. First thing you guys want to do is take off this under tray. It's just these little bolts that you can turn with a flathead. I'm doing it with my finger. Like, it's so easy, you can't mess this up. Like, it'll literally tell you, turn it this way. I know some Acura techs like to throw this shield away because if you don't install it right, it is gonna wobble all over the place. All right, now that we got the tray out the way, let's just move it over here and then make sure we don't lose our clips. Oh my God, my rear main seal is going, it's just leaking horribly now. If you guys have oil right there, it's most likely your rear main seal leaking all that shit. I did find the fill plug and it is right there. This is the plug that you need to undo to drain the fluid. So let's go ahead and do that. This thing's gonna be hot, so y'all be careful. Okay, finally. If you guys want to do it on the floor like I'm doing, I would recommend having a hammer and a 3/8 ratchet. A longer one would be better too. Okay, I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. We are supposed to undo the fill plug first. So go ahead and grab you a ratchet and put a 17 socket at the end of it. But I'm gonna be using this wrench I bought from Harbor Freight. Not gonna lie, guys, if you're doing this with a ratchet and 17, I don't know how you're gonna do this shit. Okay, got this loose. I didn't even check if I had my new washer for this, but you guys should be replacing the washers. But if you don't, it should be fine. God damn, that shit dry, bro. Transmission was having issues jerking while I was driving. I think it was because the fluid's pretty low. Next up, I'm gonna undo the drain. Oh my God, I literally just got transmission fluid everywhere, bro. What the fuck, man? I just cleaned the garage too. That's annoying. I think this thing's getting too full. Y'all pray for me, man. This is just an L video already. Oh my God, I can't believe I made such a big mess. I just cleaned everything up as best as I can, but this shit's gonna be so disgusting when I'm sliding all over the place. Oh, enough crying about that. Here is the drain plug, and it has a lot of metal shavings on there. I think that's what that black stuff is. It's like metal. Grab your drain plug. This shit's hot as hell. And undo this. Damn, I only got one new one from the dealership. So I think this is the one that goes into here, I believe. No, it's for this one. Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, we could junk this. Maybe I might have the gasket for this too, but I'm just gonna keep looking and I'll let you guys know. Quick update, I did not find the O-ring for that, but that's okay. I'm looking at the PDF right now and it's saying that I need to put about 4.3 quarts. I'm just gonna throw the whole 5 quarts in there and just have it leak out the fill hole, the fill and check hole. So I'm gonna go ahead, make sure this is clean and then reinstall it. Usually how it is right now, just dripping, I think we got most of the fluid out. Definitely didn't get all of it out, but we're just gonna install this. And it has a brand new crust washer on there, so you want to make sure everything's getting crushed. Okay, I think that's good. We'll just do one more. So we just put the drain plug in and now you're gonna go up here and here's the fill hole. You should be able to see it from up top. I'm just gonna stick a tube in there and then pump the new fluid through there. Damn, this one's pretty nice. It has like some quick release things here to hold the tubes. The Harbor Freight one that I have at my job, I had a hose pop out before I was pumping in transmission fluid, so I think we won't have to worry about this. And then the lines, they are a little bit smaller too, so it should definitely be able to fit in that hole. So we're gonna go ahead and start building this. One of these are the in and one of these are the out. So I think the top one might be in and the bottom should be out. And it's clear too, so you guys can see how this works. As you guys can see, the tube goes into the transmission and I got the oil tool right there. I got my fluid ready, so let's go ahead and start pumping the new fluid in. If I were you guys, I would probably do it this way too. It's way easier. So you're gonna hook your tool up, make sure it's on the side where it sucks it in, and then it's gonna push it out in the bottom. This gotta be the worst angle ever. I don't have a cameraman here, so we're gonna have to solo dolo this. Okay, I'm trying to be really steady right now because at any point of time, this bottle can literally fall on the floor, so I ain't trying to have that happen or I'm gonna be super pissed. Okay, that is the whole bottle right there, guys. Just gonna put the fill plug in. We'll go from there. There's a little procedure you have to do while shifting into all the gears, so I'm gonna get back to you guys in a little bit. All right, let me just hop into my freshly new detailed car when I've been on the floor all day. Turn the car on. So go ahead and put your foot on the brake, and then we're gonna go from park, reverse, wait 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna do this like 2 times. Now I'm gonna be doing something that's gonna hurt my hand so much, but it has to be done. We're gonna undo the fill plug and see how much fluid comes out. If a lot comes out, that's good. You wanna stop till you get like a little steady stream of fluid and then you can put it back in. So let me show you guys. Okay, got that loose. And I think I'm gonna do this from up top, so you guys should be able to see the stream. Take my 17 wrench and tighten this. So some quick advice for you guys. If you guys were paying attention and saw how the stream was coming out, it was coming out like pretty thin, and it wasn't where it was very dry or it wasn't where it was too much. It was just a little thin stream of transmission fluid. Acura says it should be dripping down a little bit. Me personally, I would feel more comfortable with how it was with me. You guys follow whoever you want. You can follow what I do or you follow what Acura says. I'm sure either or you'll be fine. As long as it's not dry and nothing's coming out, you're good. Well, there you have it, guys. That's how you do your transmission flush on your Acura TLX. I hope this helped you quite a bit. I'm gonna have to do the fun part and clean all this shit up. I absolutely hate cleaning, but you know, you gotta keep the garage clean or else stuff won't get done in here. You know what? You guys are gonna watch me put this back on. You have to put it on a specific way or else it's gonna make so much noise. So you want this flap to be over this metal part. Get the holes lined up. I'm actually missing one of these clips, but that's fine. All right, there you go. That's how you put on your under tray. I know a little bit of you guys watching might be kind of curious about my trunk setup. So here's how I have everything set up. It's pretty simple. I'm not doing anything too crazy here. I just bought this board. This is actually from an old TV stand, and I just mounted this tank on top. Got my compressor here and my manifold. I'm gonna do 2 compressors pretty soon. I also forgot to shoot a video on the wheels I got. I thought it's a pretty boring video if I just installed them, so I was gonna do some other stuff. But we got some hand cooked tires, and these are rudder slipstreams 15x6, I believe. Well, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. I remember I was looking on the internet for a video on how to do the transmission flush, and I did find one. It was kind of scuffed, but I mean, I did learn a little bit from it, and thankfully someone in the comments left the PDF how to actually change the transmission fluid, so I thought I would try to make the video in my own style. If you guys could, please subscribe and follow my TikTok at The Loud Guy. I post a lot of videos of what I do at my job. I do day in the life as a mechanic. It's pretty cool and fun to watch, and I didn't shoot a video for this car because your boy's a little lazy. You guys should see videos of the Civic on there as well. If you guys have a great weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video. Peace out, guys. Take care. See you in another year.